I24NEWS correspondent paid a visit to the first meeting of Free Israel, social political movement aiming to establish an authentic state within Israel. Let's see what Uri brought us.
As if the Palestinian demand for an independent state is not enough, a group of Israelis, Jews and Arabs, gathered last week at the Newe fort in the north of the country to discuss a peculiar idea, how to establish an autonomous state inside Israeli territory.
I don't see any chance for change here in Israel. All the politicians are the same, and as long as the system is like this, there won't be any change. I despair. I want to live here. I want to get old with dignity.
The rising cost of living, the actions of the authorities, and for some, the Israeli-Palestinian conflict spurred Nir Waxman to come up with this idea, an extraterritorial community that will also promote a liberal agenda. At first, Hofman considered different locations outside the country for the community, such as the abandoned villages in Ribera Sacra, Spain, but currently the group is checking out areas in northern Israel, perhaps near the Lebanese border.
In my vision, I see a self-ruled community where everybody can choose his own identity. If one of the sub-communities would like to practice Judaism, they can do that. Or if another community would like to cancel the use of money, so they won't have a currency.
The core of this group is left-wing, which will make them the first group of doves to found a settlement in these days and age, in contrast to most of the settlements in the West Bank. It is hard not to appreciate their vision, but it seems the gaps between the members are still big. For example, some members want to get the community going immediately. Others suggest first establishing a political and social framework, which hopefully will increase the membership before they build the first home.
I can execute this idea tomorrow morning. I only wait them to unify a little bit. Because the lady that speaks about 500,000 people, it's more than a joke.
Members of Free Israel are still determined to establish the second Israeli state, which will have a very different set of ideas from the first one. But will they let external and internal conflicts to destroy the vision? Answers are yet to become.
If you didn't recognize, that was Uri Shapira. I meant Uri Shapira, of course. And now to sports.